let us start our class. Till question number 6 we have done, right? 6.20. Okay, till question number 6 we have done is figure 6.21. Today question number 7. Using theorem 6.1, prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. Recall that you have proved it in class 9. So I think you should be able to prove this one by yourself only, okay? Since you have already done this in what? Class 9. So number 7. Let us draw the diagram at first. Very simple and easy question this one. Prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. Okay, at first draw the triangle. This is the triangle. Say A, B, C. This is the triangle. Okay, now we read the question. Prove that a line drawn, we have to draw a line, okay? A line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. Through the midpoint. Midpoint is what? Middle point. Through the middle point of one side of a triangle. Say this is the one side, this side, okay? AB. A to the one side. So through the midpoint. So the midpoint of one side of a triangle, say this is the one side, okay, first side. Parallel to the another side, line akhi bolegbo na. Parallel to the another side. Say this is the another side. This was the one side, this one is another side. The line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side. Now this part you have to prove, okay, এই দুটা বস্তু দিয়া আছে. Bisects the third side. This part you have to prove. This part bisects the what? Third side. Bisect মানে কি? Again সমানে কি কৰিছে? দুভাগ কৰিছে. Dividing that side in what? Two parts. Okay, that is what bisect. Understood? Okay, so over here you can write say B, D and E. Okay. So what you have to prove? That this E is the midpoint of AC. Or you can say that bisect means what? Dividing in equal portions, right? So AE is equal to what? EC. What is given? That this point, D point, is the midpoint of this side, AB. Midpoint means what? Middle point. So means what? AD will be equal to what? DB. Next, what is given? That this line is parallel to what? BC. This is given. And what we have to prove? That AE is equal to EC. That means this point is what? Is bisecting that side. Okay. Okay. The last line in the question, that one we have to prove. First line is given. So let us have the given portion given. First line was given what? That this is what? The midpoint. Oh no, what is given? The midpoint of one side of a triangle. This is the one side, right? So this is the midpoint. So kijiyega said D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint of what? Of AB. That is means what? AD will be equal to what? DB. Okay, and what is given? And it is given that DE should be it is parallel to what? BC. This is given that the line is parallel to the another side. Okay, that much given. The next part we have to prove. To prove that it what? It bisects the third side. What is the third side? This one. So this side should be bisected at what? E. That means what? We have to prove AE is equal to what? EC. Okay. Start the proof. Very simple proof. Okay. Triangle is there. Parallel is there. We can use the basic proportionality theorem, right? So we can write in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, since DE is parallel to BC, so therefore what will happen by Thales theorem? AD by DB will be equal to what? AE by EC. Okay, by what? By Thales theorem. By Thales theorem. Done. Now keep on solving this one, which implies see AD is equal to what? DB. Yes, AD and DB are what? Equal. So in place of DB I can write AD, or in place of AD I can write DB. So say AD by DB it has everybody AD, है ना? In place of DB I can write what? AD, which will be equal to what? AE by what? EC. You can write over here since AD is equal to what? B. Okay. Now almost done this question. Now what? Which implies AD by AD is what? It will get cancelled. It will become what? 1, which is equal to what? AE by EC. So cross multiply, what you will get? EC equal to what? AE, or which implies how we have written in that section, AE equal to EC. So done, finished. Very simple proof. Hence proof. Very simple proof. Only this one you take. This is already given in put, cross multiply, answer finish. Very easy question. Okay. Okay. Similar way, question number 8. The opposite part of this question. Diagram will remain same. Okay, this time just erasing this part. Okay. The diagram will remain same only. Okay, what is given? See, using theorem 6.2, prove that a line joining. Okay, we have to draw a line. Okay, joining what? Joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. This time it is said there is a line that joins what? The midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. So these are the two sides. So there is a line which joins the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle. This time it is given that D is also the midpoint and E is also the midpoint. Okay, this time it is given. In the previous question we have proved that E is the midpoint, AE equal to EC. But in this question it is given that a line joining the midpoint of two sides of a triangle, means it is already given that these two points is what? Bisecting that two sides. Okay, means this point is the midpoint of this side and this point is the midpoint of this side. Okay, what we have to prove? The last line. Okay, the triangle is parallel to the third side. This last line we have to prove that is parallel to this third side. So this time what we have to prove? That these two lines are parallel. In the previous question it was given that these two lines are parallel. We have proved this one is the midpoint. Now this one is the midpoint is given. We have to prove what? These two is parallel. Okay. So given you write, given what? D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint of what? AB. That is AB is equal to what? DB. And E is the, this time it is given, E is the midpoint of AC. So that is AE will be equal to what? EC. This time it is given. To prove, what we have to prove this time? That DE parallel to what? BC. So we cannot use Thales theorem this time. Why? Because it is not given. We have to prove this one. So to prove the parallel, what we have to prove? That the ratios are equal, right? If parallel is given, then we say what? By Thales theorem, the sides will be what? Proportional. Now since we have to prove that it is parallel, so we will use what? Inverse of Thales theorem or converse of Thales theorem. Okay, that the sides, if the sides are proportional, then the lines will be what? Parallel, opposite one. Okay, so at first say we will use this. Given, it is given, right? Take the help, right? So you take the help of this one. Now AD is equal to what? DB. So which implies, now see, these two are what? These two are equal. Now what happens if you divide two equal items? If you divide two equal items, what happens? Any equal item, say x by x, x by x, they are equal, right? X and x is equal. Say 4 by 4. The answer is always what? The answer is always 1. So if AD and DB are equal, if I divide them, AD by DB, the answer will be what? Equal to 1. Very simple. Or you can think like this also, that AB is equal to DB. You can think like this also, that AB is equal to DB, which implies AB is equal to DB. There is one into 1, right? There is one into 1. You can write A into 1. It will not hamper the equation, right? So you can write into 1. Now DB is multiplying over that side. So over here what? Divide. So AD by DB will be what? Equal to 1. This way I have brought this one. Okay, not this way. I can bring this one in this way also. That AD is equal to DB, which implies AD minus DB will be equal to 0. Like this also I can bring. Okay, this is also correct. This is also correct. But I need this one in this way. Okay, so there is one into 1. So I will bring this one this side. Into will get what? Divided over to say AD by DB is equal to 1. Or you can think in this way also, shortcut directly, that these two are equal. If these two are equal, if I divide this one, they will be equal to what? 1. They will cancel, they will be equal to what? 1. Simple. Any two equal item, 5 by 5 is what? 1, right? Okay. So AD by DB is equal to 1. This one is what? Equation 1. Okay. Again, what is given? AE is equal to what? EC. So if I divide these two also, AE by EC, they are also equal, right? That will also be equal to what? 1. Now, from 1 and 2, clearly we can see this is also equal to 1, this is also equal to 1. So what you can say? That AD by DB will be equal to what? AE by what? EC. Okay, that one you have got. Now, if these sides are proportional, if AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, then by converse of Thales theorem, what we can say? That DE is what? Parallel to BC. Or not? So you can see that now, in triangle ABC, since AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, so what we can say? Therefore, DE is parallel to what? BC. By what? Converse of Thales theorem. Converse of Thales theorem. Then we have to prove what? DE parallel to BC. So then DE is parallel to BC. So very simple question. Okay, number 7 and number 8. Okay. Now let us see question number 9. Okay. Question number 9 is also present in the next exercise. Okay, 6.3. Over here we will do by the method of similarity, and now we will do by the method of what? Thales theorem. Okay. By similarity it is more short. So in exam if it comes, you can do by that method also. Okay, don't need to do by this method. Now which one you are going to do? By the Thales theorem. Okay. But now we will try by Thales theorem. Same question is present in 6.3 also. Okay. Okay, so number what? Number 9. ABCD is a what? Trapezium. So draw a trapezium. Question number 9. ABCD is a trapezium. So this is A, B, C, D. ABCD is a trapezium. Okay. In which AB is parallel to what? CD. In which our AB is parallel to what? CD, very clearly. Okay. And its diagonal intersect each other at point O. Join the diagonals, and its diagonals intersect each other at what? At point, say O. Okay. At point O. Show that AO by BO is equal to what? CO by DO. That one we have to show. Okay. So write the given portion now. Solution. Given. What you can write? What is given at first? That ABCD is what? ABCD is a trapezium. So if it is a trapezium, so what will be given? And it is given AB parallel to CD, in which so and AB parallel to what? CD. This is the other thing. What we have to prove? To prove what? AO by BO is equal to CO by DO, right? AO by BO will be equal to what? CO by DO. So proof. How can we prove this one? Parallel is given. These two are parallel. Can we use basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem? See, AB is parallel to CD, but are these two parallel lying inside any triangle? These two parallel are inside any triangle or what? You clearly see. AB, this is this one, CD is this one. Are they lying inside the triangle? To use the Thales theorem, the parallel should lie where? The parallel should lie inside the triangle, and one will be what? This side of the triangle. One parallel line will lie inside the triangle, and one parallel line, the longer one, will be the side of the triangle. So these are the two parallel. Are they lying inside any triangle? So say this is the longer one, this is lying in the side of the triangle. But this one, is it there in this triangle? No. Is it there in this triangle? No. Okay, this one is there in this triangle, but again CD is not there then. Clearly you see, if I say this triangle, so CD is there, but AB is not there. If I say this triangle, then again CD is there, but AB is not there in this triangle also. And similarly the upper two triangles, if I draw, say the upper two triangles, say this triangle, then AB is there but CD is not there, and similarly that one also, AB is there but again CD is not there in that triangle also. So the parallel is given, but it is of no use. We cannot use this parallel. We cannot use Thales theorem over here, okay? Since in the triangle there is no parallel line. So for that we need to do what? We need to do construction. We need to do what? Construction. What construction? We have to draw a line parallel in such a way so that we get what? We get parallel line inside the triangle. Just think from where you can do the construction. Just think. So very simple. I can draw the construction in this way. You can draw it in this side also, or you can draw it in this side also. It is up to you. No need to draw both sides. Okay, directly line. Okay, simple. If you draw over here also, this will come inside two triangles, and then from 1 and 2 we will do, and we will get the answer. Okay, see, it is inside two triangles. One triangle is what? A, B, and C. You see this triangle A, B, C. This triangle, it is inside this one, right? And you see this triangle A, B, D. It is inside that triangle also. So no need to draw complete line. Okay, that much is also sufficient. You can draw this one either this side or that side. That is totally up to you. Okay. Over here I can write what? Say OE. Okay. Done. So construction I will write what? OE is drawn. Shortcut also I can write. Shortcut I will write OE parallel to AB parallel to CD. OE I have drawn parallel to what? AB, and AB is parallel to what? CD. So all three are what? Parallel. So OE parallel to AB parallel to CD is drawn. Okay, now let us start this. Proof. Say this one. In triangle what? ABC. Okay, see this triangle, this line is parallel in which triangle? Is this line is parallel in this triangle? In this triangle it is there. ABC. In this triangle, okay, this triangle, this side triangle ABC. Is this line is there? Not there, right? So we cannot consider that triangle, okay? If you take the construction this side, then you have to take that triangle. So you can take the construction in any side. I have taken the construction this side, so my triangle will be of this side. What? A, D, and C. So in triangle ADC, since what I can say that OE is parallel to what? CD or not? I can say OE is parallel to what? CD. Okay, from here OE parallel to what? CD. So if it is parallel, I can use the Thales theorem. What will be the Thales theorem? AE by ED. See, try to understand. Okay, this is the triangle. This is the triangle. Okay, this is CD. This was A. There was no construction. After that, we have done this on OE. So what will happen? AE by ED. Okay, this is D. This is C. Sorry, this is C. This is D. Okay. So AE by ED will be equal to what? If I come like this, I will go again, but like this, right? So AO by what? OC. This one I have got, right? AO by what? OC. Done. So I can give this one number 1. AE by ED will be what? AO by OC. What? Again, there is one more triangle in which this parallel is lying. One more triangle is there. Which triangle? Okay, write this one as what? Thales theorem. Okay, in which triangle? In one more triangle it is there, you see. Which triangle? This upper one, you see, upper one. This upper portion triangle, you see, this one. This triangle, you see. Over here AB, over here what? E is there, right? And this is what? This is OE. In this triangle it is there. Then we become what? OE parallel to what? AB. I can select that OE will be parallel to what? AB. Finish. Or B also you can see. Okay. So now I will use this triangle. The left side 1, the bottom one, the left side upper one. Okay. So again I can say. So again I can say again in triangle ADB, since OE is parallel to BA, OE is parallel to BA, so therefore I can say what? That what will happen? Say I'll come from this side AE by, okay, this is what? This is D, not E. So I can say what? AE by ED, AE by ED will be equal to BO by OD, BO by OD. Okay, equation number what? 2 by what? Thales theorem. Okay, done. Now simple step, but from 1 and 2. Very simple step is what? From 1 to see AE by ED. AE by ED is what? Equal, right? So from 1 and 2 what we will get? So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2 what we will get? These two are equal, AE by ED and AE by ED is equal. So I will get what? AO by OC. AO by OC will be equal to what? BO by OD. This one I will get, right? From 1 and 2. So have we got the answer? What answer we need? We need the answer AO by BO will be equal to what? CO by DO. This answer we need, right? AO by BO will be equal to what? CO by DO. So have we got this answer? No, right? AO by BO we need, okay? So we have not got the answer, so we will cross multiply and we will arrange this one. AO into OD will be equal to what? OC into BO. Simply arrange. BO is below AO, right? What is below AO? BO. So below AO you bring what? BO. AO by what? BO. This has came over here, okay? So what will remain over here? OC. And what will go below that? OD will go below that, okay? BO will come over here and OD will go over what? Over here. Understood? So OD will go over here, OD. So now it is matched. AO by BO, CO by DO. Okay, so one more line I will write, and I will write this one as what? AO by BO, is equal to what? CO by DO, hence proved. Understood? Simple question. Okay. So you have to understood, okay. So in this question, construction is required. Why? Because AB and CB are parallel, but they are not lying inside any triangle. So that's why construction is required. One more process is there to do this question that we will learn in next exercise. Okay, that is more easy, very easy that process is. By using similarity of the triangles. Okay. In exam you can do by any method. Actually you should do by that method only, the easier one. But still, now we will learn. We have learned how to do by Thales theorem. Okay. Okay, next. Same question, opposite one. This time the ratio is given. We have to prove that what? It is a trapezium. Okay, that much. Opposite one. Okay, I should not have erased the diagram. The diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect each other at the point O. So, diagram will be same. Okay. Number 10, last question. Given this time ABCD is not a trapezium. Okay, we have to prove that it is a trapezium. Okay, this time it is a what? It is a quadrilateral. Given ABCD is a what? Quadrilateral. Given ABCD is a quadrilateral where what is given? Where AO by BO, where AO by BO is equal to CO by DO, right? Where AO by BO is equal to what? CO by DO. This thing is given. What we have to prove? Write the two proof part. We have to prove that what? It is a trapezium, right? AO by BO is equal to CO by DO is given. We have to prove what? It is a trapezium. So write the two proof part. To prove ABCD is what? ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a what? Trapezium. Okay. Construction is required. Construction is what? It is required. Okay. What will be the construction? Same construction we will do again. Say E. Okay. Now, just while writing the construction, you see, we will write what? OE is drawn parallel to CD. That is what? OE parallel to CD. Now I have not written that OE is drawn parallel to CD parallel to AB. Why? Because if I write that thing, then already we will get AB is parallel to CD and the answer is what? Finish. The directly ABCD is a trapezium. Trapezium, when it will happen ABCD is a trapezium? When it will become that the quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium? If AB is parallel to CD. So over here if I write OE parallel to CD parallel to AB, then the answer is finished only. AB parallel to CD. Finish, nothing to prove. Okay. So you write only one side, any one side. Say for example OE parallel to CD. Done. Now let us start the proof. Okay. Okay, so what is given? At first what is given? OE is parallel to what? CD. Means we have constructed this one that OE is what? Parallel to CD. So we will use this one. Okay. In which triangle OE is parallel to CD? Which triangle? Now this is only one triangle is there. Okay. Which one? OE and CD. So triangle having what? CD as the side. Means what? Which triangle? A, D and C. See the diagram properly. Okay. See the diagram properly. BDC, it will not have because OE is not there. ADB, CD is not there. We need OE and CD both. So the triangle is what? ADC. In triangle ADC, since OE is parallel to CD, so therefore by Thales theorem we will have what? AE by ED will be equal to AO by what? OC. Okay, this one we have by what? By Thales theorem. By Thales theorem. Okay, give this as equation 1. Now what you have to do? Any more parallel is not there. Okay, but see, given one ratio is given, so we will use this one. Somehow we have to match with this. But how we can match? You see, AE by ED is there. Is there AE and ED somewhere? There is no AE and ED. AO by OC is there. AO is there and OC is there. So, but it is not AO by OC. It is AO by BO. We have to match this one as what? AO by CO. Understood at first? Okay. So we will use this one. Okay. AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. So I will write what? Now, but again what is given? That AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. No? Again, AO by BO will be equal to what? CO by DO. It is given. I will write over here given. This thing is already given. But I have to arrange this one. How? AO by OC. So I will cross multiply AO into DO will be equal to DO into CO. Okay. Which implies how I need AO by OC. So this OC or CO will come below AO. AO by what? CO. And this DO will go below BO. This will come here below and this will go over here. Okay, below. BO by D. Done? What now? Okay. This one is what? Equation 2. Now simple from 1 and 2. From 1 and what? 2. What we can do from 1 and 2? So see, AO by CO, AO by OC or AO by CO, same thing. These two are what? Equal, right? So these two will be equal. What? BO by DO, or I can say that AE by ED will be equal to what? BO by DO. AO by OC, AO by OC is what? Equal. So what will remain? BO by DO will be equal to what? AE by AD. This one we will get. Now from this ratio, what we can say? From this ratio, see this ratio you see, AE by ED. This is AE, this is ED. Okay, this one. This one. AE by ED. Okay, this way. AE by ED. BO by DO. This is BO, this is DO. So this proportionality or these two sides, these two ratios are equal in which triangle? So clearly you can see in this triangle, right? ADB or not? So I can say now in triangle ADB, understood or not? This ratio is equal in which side? AE by ED, this one, BO by DO, this one. So which triangle is this one? ABD, right? This is nothing but our ABD triangle. So in triangle ABD, since AE by ED will be equal to BO by DO, so what we can say? Therefore, we can say that our these two will be parallel or not. So if it is proportional, then it is parallel, converse of Thales theorem. So therefore, our OE will be parallel to what? AB. I can write our OE is parallel to what? AB. By what? By converse. CO and B is converse of Thales theorem. The converse of Thales theorem. Done. So the answer is already finished. Just 1-2 line is left. That is what? What we have got now? Now what we have got? That OE is parallel to what? We have got now OE is parallel to what? AB. And we have what we have in construction, what we have done construction, that OE is parallel to what? CD or not? And we have OE is parallel to what? CD. This one we have done construction, right? So OE is parallel to AB also, and OE is parallel to CD, and now we have got OE is parallel to AB also. So from these two, what we can say? Thus, OE is parallel to AB is parallel to CD. Or not, we can say this one that OE is parallel to AB is parallel to CD, or we can say this one that AB is parallel to CD. And if our AB is parallel to CD, so we can say therefore or hence ABCD is a what? Trapezium. So finish this exercise. 6.2 is also completed. Okay, completed, but one theorem is left. That is what Thales theorem we have done, right? But converse of Thales theorem is left. Okay, so next class converse of Thales theorem, and next exercise we will start with 6.3. So that's all for today's class. Thank you.